Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I have gremlins in the camera today. This is the 5th time I have tried to record this video. So let's try, shall we? Right, somebody asked me in a couple of videos ago how I made my dividers. Sorry, words are not my friend today at all. There's a couple of ways that I do my dividers, depending on the size of the divider. Yes, I have run away from the screen. Oh, I'll grab some of these. I was trying to be organised, but let's face it, in the chaos that is Claire, there isn't much organisation. Right, so to start with, you are going to want your divider. So if you're really clever, you can work out your tab spacing. If you're not, you can draw around one. So that's what we've got there. You will also need a paper trimmer or scissors, craft knife, cutting mat, whatever, a laminator for one way, or if you're just doing like you want frosted ones or something, you can buy from Amazon again some sheets. These are A3 because I was doing A4 for my 11 disc planner, which would be a big happy planner, which is slightly a smidge under an A4, but I did it as an A4. So because you have to allow the tabs down the side, this is the height of an A4 because an A3 is double the width of an A4. So you had to have the cut off of whatever your tab is. So then my other way of doing it is, again, I have A3 because I was doing laminated dividers. I used the frosted one as a cover on the outside, and then these are 150 microns, which are quite thin, but they make for unobtrusive dividers. So this, again, you can do your A4, well, you can do any of them in this, but A4 is your best bet. I know I'm talking in A's and not B paper, but I'm in UK, so everything is A. So if you're doing a A4, then you'll need an A3. You will have excess, well, you'll have excess in all of them, but you can do you can use those bits and pieces, whether you use the offcuts as bookmarks or whatever. Now I have A5, so A5 will do probably traveller's size, standard traveller's size, or pocket. So you could do pockets A6 out of these, because you still need extra this side to add your tabs to have it as an all-in-one. So I have some A5, and then my favourite ones, because these are nice and heavy and thick, are my A4 250 microns. Now you can I don't know whether you can see online, but look at the difference, and they haven't even been set yet. So these will make a thicker, sturdier divider. Sorry, I really cannot think today. But you can also do book boards, book boards, book boards, bookmarks, Right, so we're going to feed through. It says to feed through the sealed end. I really shouldn't work with big things. Right, as you can see, this is really quite floppy. We'll just wait for that to go through. So yeah, I've been trying my hands at stamping, so I've been crafting this afternoon. So I thought, oh, somebody asked how I did them, so I thought let's grab out the stuff and make one. I haven't, look, I am so sorry, I've been painting and all sorts. I was stamping and yeah, I suppose we could make that into, we could laminate that, couldn't we? Let's laminate this, because why not? Ow. So this is actually an A5 piece. That's almost done. Yeah, that one's done now. Right. Oh. Yeah, I wonder how I make it through the day sometimes too. Right. So let's put that to one side. Where's my corner punch? Just corner punch it. Right. Now let's stick through the A4. You can already see the difference, and I can feel it as I go to put this in. I mean, look, it's holding its shape much better. So actually, if I really had to choose, I would do the 250, because it's got much more oomph to it. I mean, this would be all right if you were putting some cards inside it. So if you were doing cards, that would be good. It will give it more strength. But you can see here I've put some card in there. But if you're just doing them plain, no, I don't know where I'm going, people. I'm just bringing you along on my crazy. Right. So you can see just by picking it up. Right. So let's cut this one first. Now you have either you can punch some holes in it. If you're going to punch some rings in it, you could have left a bit more of a space. And also, if you're going to put it in for discs, make sure you leave enough space, because if your discs come through here, it starts to delaminate. It's happened to me quite a bit. Oh, that's an A5 one. So that can be used as a bookmark. Hold on, let's just cut this one up. So again, use it for whatever you like. This is more of an A5 size, so this could be a I always round the corners because I don't like the sharp points of, you can use card, you can use whatever, and then, where is it? There's my Obanichi. Right, so this is like an A5. So now you've made your own pencil board, and it really is as simple as that. You can use this as a bookmark. This one I have used, oh, I shouldn't have gone up quite so far, never mind. I have used some glitter, no, holographic vinyl. That's the word I'm looking for, holographic vinyl. It's all about having fun, and just, I can really feel the difference in the laminate. Right. Ooh. It's a way of laminating. You can laminate all sorts. So this was a stamp that I got, and then I've just put some holographic vinyl over the top. Right, so now we have got, as I'm not actually going to use it, let's use a bit that's not quite so whatever your whatever your divider is, literally draw around it. That was an air erasable pen, so I'm probably going to regret it. Right. I'm just going to cut round along the lines, but if I'd used a biro that you people could probably have seen, then that would have made life easier for you. And with a pointy pair of scissors, cut along your line, and then here as well. And because it's on the corner, you might not be able to, no, you can't always curve it, this first one, so just using your scissors, take care, and there you have a copy of your divider. So also what you can do is punch it however you want, whether it's rings or whatever, but you have a divider. And then the other thing that I do, as I said, because I don't like the pointy bits, is I just round the corners. But you won't be able to round that one because it won't go in the thing. So there you go, you have that. Now the other thing that you can do with your off cards, where's a bit of my nice thick, you can feel the difference. Right, so I'm going to, how long do I want to make this? Let's make it 2 inches, or at the 2-inch line. Right. Let's get my Obanichi, not that I'm using it, but it will. Right. Could have been doing with being a bit longer, but never mind. Right, so I'm just going to round the edges so I don't get hurt by it, because, you know, Knowing me, I'd end up getting caught by the corners, and they hurt if they dig under your nails. Right, so if I put that on a white piece of paper, right, so you can see it and I can see it. Right, we could, if I was organised enough, we could use the FOMO to write today, or any of our printers, so we can add things to it. But if we just want to just zhuzh it up so it's a notebook, bookmark, here we go. These were £2 from the Works. So let's stick some, I don't know what I'm doing. Nope, I'm doing crazy. Oh, where did they go? I've got some. So these actually match the stamps that, not stamps, the papers that are in my traveller's notebook at the moment, my A5. That's where I got my craft paper from. No, we're just slinging some flowers down. Let's add some butterflies, a couple of bees, because we got to be happy. Believe me, if I can make these, anybody can make them, and you guys can make them more attractive. But this is why I don't do stickers, because I literally just stick a bomb wherever. I'm not fussy. And I think these were £2 for 100 or something from the Works. And there you have, we just trim off that bit. You now have bookmarks. If I actually put that in here, you can see it's the same. Okay, oh no, let's not put it in that one. Let's put it in my weekly. Or we could do, see, it's all the same flower design. There we go, put it in my daily, and there you have a bookmark. So I hope that helps somebody, and if not, it's 20 minutes of crazy. Bye.